Hey, what's going on, guys? Butterbar here. Welcome back to the channel. So, I want to do a fun video today. Well, I'm hoping to get a second video out, so hopefully this will be the first fun video, having a good time with you guys, kind of shooting the crap with you. But this is more or less a speculating video. I want to kind of speculate a little bit of the future of Star Wars when it comes to the TV series, the movies, the video games, kind of where do we go from here? Where do we go from the Skywalker saga ending in 9, which I'm kind of putting that in air quotes. I'll tell you my straight up opinion. It ended at 6s. Skywalker, Luke Skywalker, that story ended at 6. 7, 8, and 9. It's just visions. You know, people had dreams and stuff like that. 7, 8, and 9 are just dreams. As you can tell, I'm not a huge fan of 7, 8, and 9, but I wanted to give you guys my opinion about what I would love to see kind of going forward ahead when it comes to the TV series with Disney Plus and the movies on Disney Plus as well, but also when it comes to video games, because right now, if you go on Disney Plus and you watch The Mandalorian, which I definitely recommend. If you guys have not watched The Mandalorian yet, oh my god, mwah, beautiful. The Mandalorian story was just so good. I can't wait to see what they actually do for next year with Season 2. I hope they just continue on with the storyline. I don't want to give too much of the spoilers exactly what happened towards the end with the season finale, but man, oh man, oh man, a lot of new doors have opened to kind of the possibilities of what is going to be happening in the series, different characters that we can possibly visit, new planets and whatnot, but honestly, I gotta give it to Disney. I think The Mandalorian, they did a great job, and I really do love that they could actually make a really good TV series. Movies, not so much, but when it comes to the movie series or the TV series on Disney Plus, they did a really great job with The Mandalorian. Now, video games right now, if you guys don't know, with Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order by Respawn, that game is still really good. I'll tell you right now, my opinion, I was really bad. I will admit that. I was really bad at that video game. At Fallen Order, I was terrible. However, I did understand that it was a really interesting, fun, and great storyline of a video game. I think Respawn did a really great job. I know it kind of goes towards people like that Dark Soul type of gameplay. I'm not one of those types of players. I had a rough time playing it, but I finished it, had a good time, loved and enjoyed the story, and it made me very excited for the future of what the Star Wars movies and everything, kind of the lore of everything, the universe kind of has in store for it. Now, if you guys don't know right now, the ObiWan series with Ewan McGregor is actually canceled. Well, I don't know if it's canceled or not. I think it's put on hold. I think that's a rumor right now. I think it's put on hold. I don't know if there's a disagreement with Disney and Ewan McGregor and whatnot, but apparently things are not going so well, at least when it comes to wanting to create this ObiWan Kenobi TV series. Now, I was very excited about it. I thought it was going to be a really good take on Obi-Wan, getting to continue the storyline of Obi-Wan, getting to know a little bit better, get on some of these new adventures and whatnot. I think really Ewan McGregor did a really great job as Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think he did a great job, but apparently that TV series is not happening, and I'm kind of wondering right now of kind of what was the reason why that happening. I think there's a lot of missteps kind of happening right now with LucasArts in the Star Wars movies and Disney and whatnot, so hopefully they can get on the right path. Hopefully they can figure out where the hell they want to go when it comes to the TV series and movies and whatnot, but one thing I want to speculate, and the one thing that I want to talk about with today's video, is that the Old Republic. I think that's been one of the biggest things that people have been talking about when it comes to TV series, movies, video games. They want to go back to the Old Republic. I think Knights of the Old Republic, as well as with Star Wars, the Old Republic, has set a really good standard when it comes to the lore and the immersion, I guess, of the Star Wars universe when it comes to the Old Republic timeline, when it comes to the Old Republic era. I think Knights of the Old Republic with Revan and all the new planets, and the storyline of there being a lot more Sith and a lot more Jedi and the fighting between everything, did a really great job of being able to immerse people in. You know, when it comes to the old Star Wars trilogy with 1 through 6 episodes, there's really not a whole lot of interaction or a big war between Sith and Jedi. Usually there's a crap load of Jedi, there's the Emperor, there's Anakin, there's Vader and stuff like that, and that's pretty much it. But if they can actually take this concept of going back, 4,000 years where, the Old Republic was at, and it's at its prime, I really do think they could actually really do a great job in being able to create a whole new universe when it comes to the TV series, a whole new, dude, I can imagine what a trilogy would look like with the Old Republic series. Now, at least from the rumors, at least from what I've been hearing, reading on Reddit, reading on Twitter and whatnot, from my understanding is that Disney does not look forward to actually doing a trilogy like they did with the original Star Wars series with the Luke Skywalker saga. They don't plan on doing that. I feel like they, at least in my opinion, they kind of box themselves in a corner when it comes to trying to create a storyline, but also have an overall ending to this entire saga or the entire trilogy. But when you create a movie like Rogue One, it has a set ending, has a set purpose and goals and whatnot in just one movie, and it's able to end just like that. So my thing is at least when they I guess plan on making some of these I'm really hoping that they actually go towards this route of creating movies in the Old Republic era. That might be the way that they actually do it. They might be going towards a path where they just create one standalone film in that era and then actually just have it have a set ending and then be able to create a whole new storyline in that era and not have it connect as much. As much as the trilogies did. However, I feel like they could actually do more of that in the TV series. When it comes to the TV series with The Mandalorian as a good comparison, I really do think when it comes to the TV series, I think they could actually do like a Revan TV series. I feel like if you're trying to tell the story of Revan back, in the video games and whatnot, I feel like that'd be a really hard story to tell when it comes to, a 2-3 hour long movie for people to watch and to see. You're going to have multiple episodes to just one, trilogy or storyline for Revan. But, however, if you actually do that storyline in a TV series, you could have several episodes. You could have 10, 12, 20, how many episodes in one season, being able to tell out the full storyline of not only Revan, but all the other characters, Malik and Bastila, and all these different characters that you meet up with in that game. And I think that'd be a really great way of being able to tell Revan's story. Do I think they're going to be telling Revan's story? I don't think so. They already have a video game to do that. They have the Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. They have the Old Republic MMO video game. So they already have different avenues that they can go when it comes to telling certain types of stories within the Old Republic era. Now, when it comes to video games, look, I think Jedi Fallen Order had a lot of success with being able to tell a storyline that happened between Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and Episode 4, A New Hope. And I actually did like that new storyline. I really did like the new story of the new Jedi character, his adventures going throughout the galaxy and having to deal with with Vader and the different Inquisitors that are on his tail. But I really do think that they could actually do another video game set inside the Old Republic era. Hell, look at this, man. I made a video about it not too long ago talking about how there needs to be a remake to the Knights of the Old Republic, a game that was very successful for BioWare, very successful for LucasArts, still to this day a fan favorite game. 1 and 2, Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, still fan favorites to this day, and I don't understand how those games have not been remade yet. How in the world have successful games like that not been remade? I don't know. Hopefully that we do get a remaster, a remade version of those video games because of how successful they were and how immersive they were in the storyline and the atmosphere and the galaxy is something that is just truly special when it comes to Star Wars games. And maybe, could we actually see a continuation of that storyline? Could we actually see the ending, the trilogy of the Knights of the Old Republic? It's funny to know. It's funny to know. We have 3 different trilogies of the Skywalker saga. We have 1 through 3, we have 4 through 6, and now 7 through 9. However, if we actually go back to the video games, we got Knights of the Old Republic 1, Knights of the Old Republic 2, and that's it. I don't really want to consider the Old Republic. The Old Republic, even though it does consist of storylines from the Knights of the Old Republic, the Old Republic MMO is just kind of its own separate thing. Even though it's kind of a continuation of different storylines from the Knights of the Old Republic, I don't really consider this to be like the end trilogy game. I think it'd be really amazing to be able to take a step towards that, being able to actually add in that last final conclusion. Look, if you guys have played the MMO of the Old Republic, you know exactly what happens to Revan. However, with the unknown, with the storyline of Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords, there has to be something. There is something that happens between that game and the Old Republic. So could we see something to where we actually end that trilogy of the Knights of the Old Republic? I truly hope so. Look, if they do have a lot of success with being able to go and make movies in the Old Republic era and being able to make a TV series in the Old Republic era, dude, I think that's where we can actually see the success of bringing in video games and kind of encompassing everything that's within the Old Republic and being able to expand upon the storylines of it with not having a conclusion to the Knights of the Old Republic game, but also too expanding on different backgrounds and different storylines within the Old Republic, where hell, you know what, maybe we could actually have a TV series or a movie based around what Bastila does, or Karth, or I mean, hell, look at this, man. For somebody that's a huge fan of the Old Republic MMO, I would love to see like a deep dive into Darth Malgus. Malgus, man, in this game, I love the voice actor, I love the character in this game, and that would be a really badass thing to actually see a movie or a storyline or a TV show, whatnot, about that character. So I think there's a lot of stuff to actually work with. And when it comes to the Old Republic era, when it comes to this era of the amount of stuff that they could possibly work with LucasArts and Disney being able to work with a lot of different things to be able to create new, interesting storylines with movies and video games and TV shows, I think they can really do it. If they can recapture the magic that Mandalorian did for Star Wars fans, where it made them excited and made them feel having a lot of fun. I guess really that's the point of it. Having fun and being immersed into a Star Wars movie or TV show or video game is something that I think a lot of fans are really wanting and dying for right now. And hopefully we get to see that. Hopefully within the next few months to years, I guess, with 2022 and 2023 or whatever, Disney has said that they plan on actually releasing the next Star Wars movies and whatnot. Hopefully we do get to see that. Hopefully we do get to see we get to see the Old Republic era movies. I know we have yet to see it, but hopefully, you know what? They want to take a gamble. They want to see if they can have some success with this. They've seen that the video games have had a lot of success with the Old Republic era, and hopefully, I know Episode 9, I think, made Revan canon, but damn it, man, I want to see a lot of these things that are in the Old Republic games that are not supposedly canon. I gotta have it. Make this concrete in the storyline of Star Wars and the Star Wars universe, since the expanded universe is apparently not a thing anymore. So, guys, let me know in the comments below. Just again, kind of speculating. Just wanted to shoot the crap with you. I'm excited about Star Wars. Really do enjoy it. The last trilogy, not so much, but hoping with a new TV series as well as a new movie and video game in the Old Republic era, hopefully it will reinvigorate the love for the game, or for the era. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Please have a great rest of the day, and I will see you guys all next time.